Today on MTG Unpacked, it's the last of the Patron Snap Pack videos for March 2019. We had so many patrons this month, I had to do it in 4 parts. So if you have not checked out the previous parts, you might want to have a look at the playlist or pop that up in the corner there. Alright, so who do we have today? We start off with Eric Kinsey. Thank you for being a patron, sir. And we have Chandra to do the pack blessing duties if required. Alright, so let's get stuck into this. And as you can see, the Snap Pack box is now fully restocked. So we are all set here. Good luck, sir. And I'll be speeding this up on all these subsequent Snap Packs. So if this looks extremely boring, then that is why I have sped it up. Okay, just double check that, and we get a foil and a rare and a second one. Alright, good luck, Eric. Let's hope we can get you some nice pulls here. We start off with a Siege Worm. Moon of the Unhallowed. That's pretty creepy. Sauriform Hybrid. Mad Prophet. Undercity's Embrace. And we got one of these split cards here. Discovery and Dispersal. Paragon of Fierce Defiance. Miraculous Recovery. Coiling Oracle. Spark of Creativity. And oh, look at that. Nice foil planes from Armanket. And first of your rares, sir, is Swan Song. So this is an instant for a single island. Counter target enchantment, instant, or sorcery spell its controller puts a 2/2 blue bird creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Alright. And Zer the Enchanter. Legendary creature, human wizard. 1/4 for 4 mana. Look at this dude. Looks pretty crazy. It has flying. Whenever Zer the Enchanter attacks, you may search your library for an enchantment card with command mana cost 3 or less and put it onto the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. Alrighty, so there we go. Those are Eric's pulls for the month. Thank you for being a patron, sir. And if you too would like to get in on the pack cracking action like Eric and the rest of the patrons, I'll leave a link to the MTG Unpacked Patreon in the description for this video. Next we have Jack of all trades. So let's see what we can get for you today. Alright, good luck, sir. Let's dig in. What do we have here? We start off with a Worldfast Wingsmith. Abyssal Gatekeeper. That's pretty cool. I think that is Weatherlight. Bloodflow Connoisseur. Generator's Servant. Foil. And uncommons we have a Phantasmal Abomination. Relentless Hunter. Rolling Temblor. Demotion. Urban Evolution. And the foil is a Sanitarium Skeleton. And Mythic! Alright, so you get a Ral Izzet Viceroy, Legendary Planeswalker Ral, 5 loyalty for 5 mana. His +1 is look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. -3, he deals damage to target creature equal to total number of instant and sorcery cards you own in exile and in your graveyard. And the -8 ultimate is you get an emblem with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target and you draw 2 cards. Alright, so fantastic pull there. Holy moly, you got another Mythic. Okay, so this one, I think this is hovering around $10 now. Seraph of the Scales, creature angel 4/3 for 4 mana. Has flying, and for planes it gains vigilance until end of turn. For a swamp it gains death touch until end of turn, and it has afterlife too, so when this creature dies, create 2 1/1 white and black spirit creature tokens with flying. Alright, so thank you for being a patron, Jack of all trades. And incidentally, I'll be cracking packs for all the patrons at those tiers in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for those videos. Next up we have Neil Ellis. Thank you for being a patron, sir. Good luck. Alright, let's dig in here for Neil. Alright, we start off with a Vizkopa Vampire, Malfunction, Eternal Thirst, Prey Upon, Vidalcan Mesmerist, Garner the Blood Flame for the uncommons, Reviving Vapors, Shrapnel Blast, Chainer's Edict, there's a good pull, Fang of the Pack, and a foil Deranged Assistant, Creature Human Wizard. And the first of your rares here is Supreme Verdict. This is a sorcery for 4. Supreme Verdict can't be countered. Destroy all creatures. Alright, that's pretty cool. And, oh, a Niv Mizzet, the Firemind. Legendary creature, Dragon Wizard, 4/4, 4/6 mana, has flying. Whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet, the Firemind, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Tap, draw a card, and we've got some little equation down there. Words are hard, people. Alright, so there we go. Those are your pulls for the month. Thank you for being a patron, Neil. Next up we have Martin. Alright, thank you for being a patron, Martin. Let's get stuck into it here. Alright, good luck, sir. We start off here with Lace with Moonglove, Brothers of Fire, so this one's from the dark, that's pretty cool. Rush of Vitality, Welcome Turn. Oh, it's a wild card. Okay, so we'll grab an extra rare right away. Let's reach into the box here and flip that around. You probably got a peek at that, but can't be helped. Alright, next we have Spore Crown Thallid. First the uncommons here. I'm skipping cards. Alright. Time of Ice, Shriekmaw, Iridescent Drake, Venom Sliver, that's pretty cool, Sliver artwork there, and a nice foil island from M19. With Entomb, it's an instant for a single swamp, search a library for a card, put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. And Skyline Despot. Creature Dragon, 5/5 for 7 mana with flying. When it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if you're the Monarch, put a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. And a Mythic. Yes, that's a good pull. Spawn of Mayhem. Creature Demon, 4/4 for 4 mana with Spectacle, 1 and 2 swamps. You may cast a spell for its Spectacle cost rather than its mana cost if an opponent lost life this turn. So that's something you would obviously want to trigger there. Has flying and trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, Spawn of Mayhem deals 1 damage to each player. Then if you have 10 or less life, put a +1/+1 counter on Spawn of Mayhem. Look at that fearsome dude. Alright, so let's set these aside here and move on to Ludux. Good luck, sir. Alright, another bit of a spoiler there. These double face cards. Ugh. Alright, we start off here for Lou with Catalyst Elemental, Fungal Infection, Crash Through, Repel the Darkness, Heliod's Pilgrim. Really? Okay, alright, I guess I'm gonna dig in. So much for restocking the box. We'll grab another rare, sneak that behind there. Okay, these wild cards. I'm going to have to trim down on the wild cards. There's too many, I believe. Leave a note in the comments or in the chat if you believe there are too many or not enough wild cards. Alright, uncommons we have Conclave, Cavalier, And looks like an extra rare here. Font of Agonies, enchantment for a single swamp. Whenever you pay life, put that many blood counters on Font of Agonies. Pay 1 in a swamp, remove 4 blood counters from Font of Agonies and destroy target creature. Some pretty creepy artwork there. Reviving Vapors, Thought Erasure, and a foil Deputy of Acquittals. That's pretty cool. Like the glowing of that. What is that? He's holding his arm in the air. And the rare here is a Thaumatic Compass. Artifact for 2. Pay 3 and tap. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it into your hand and shuffle your library. And at the beginning of your end step, if you control 7 or more lands, transform Thaumatic Compass into... what is it? Spires of Arazka. Okay, so this is a land. Tap for colorless mana. Tap, untap target attacking creature an opponent controls and remove it from combat. Okay, so that's a good trick to use to get the opponent's attacking creatures away from you. And Gifts Ungiven. So this is an instant for 4. Search your library for up to 4 cards with different names and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Put the chosen cards into your graveyard and the rest into your hand. Then shuffle your library and commit to memory. So commit is an instant for 4. Put target spell or non-land permanent into its owner's library, second from top. And memory is a sorcery for 6, has Aftermath. So cast this spell only from your graveyard. Then exile it. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, then draws 7 cards. Alrighty, so there we go. Lou, thank you once again for being a patron. Let's tuck this in there. We're down to 2 more patrons. Next we have Sebastian Blackwell. Thank you for being a patron, sir. Alright, let's dig in for Sebastian here. We start off with Wall of Fire. Unholy Hunger. I should have had Liliana here for this one. Vampire Revenant. Fragmentize. Sapling Migration. Who built a sapling deck? How do you think those work out for you? Leave a note in the comments. Uncommons, we have Living Law, Furious Reprisal, Hero of Iroas, Fecundity, Irresistible Prey, and the foil is a Cat Cleric, Tethmos High Priest. And we should have had a Ajani here too. Oh, here's a nice one. Through the Breach. It's a rare instant arcane for 5. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Sack that creature at the beginning of the next end step. And it has this splice onto arcane. So for 2 and 2 mountains, as you cast an arcane spell, you may reveal this card from your hand and pay its splice cost. Okay. If you do, add this card's effects to that spell. Ah, that seems like it would get a little complicated. And a Basilisk Collar. Artifact equipment for 1. Equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. And you can equip that for 2. Looks like we have a Bulldog here. Nasty looking collar on him. Alright. So there we go, Sebastian. Thank you for being a patron. And finally, wrapping it all up for the month, we have MTG Hermit. Good luck, sir. Alright, let's dig into it. See what we get today. We have Cathartic Reunion, Revoke Privileges, Twins of Mora Estate, a little creepy there, Scholar of Stars, more of Kozilek. Who here is an Eldrazi fan? Look at this thing, very colourful, weird looking creatures from Oath of the Gatewatch and BFZ. Oh, here's a cool one. Path to Exile. So this is an uncommon. Battle Mastery. Veteran Motorist. Kabira Vindicator. And I like, they've got a slightly different style here on this one. This reminds me a little bit of the sagas from Dominaria. But this is, what is that? Rise of the Eldrazi, I think. Custody Soulcaller, and your foil is a Groundskeeper. Rare is Plaza of Harmony. It's a land. When it enters battlefield, if you control 2 or more gates, you gain 3 life. You can tap it and add colorless mana, or add 1 mana of any type that a gate you control could produce. Who is running the gate stacks? I bet this would be a staple in that. And your second rare is Kaya's Wrath. It's a sorcery for 4. Destroy all creatures. You gain life equal to the number of creatures you control that were destroyed this way. Alright, so there we have it. Thank you for being a patron, MTG Hermit. And stay tuned. I'm actually working on the boxes this weekend for the mystery boxes, the chaos boxes. That's a new tier we have here on the channel. So stay tuned for that. I think there's going to be some craziness there. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.